Hi.
Hello，
Hello.
哎
Hello.
we're starting a couple minutes. Dylan is running a couple minutes late. He will be hosting the meeting.
Hello, folks.
Hello.
Happy New Year. Hope everyone had some type of time off and enjoyed. Post meeting notes in the chat here, and then we'll share my screen. One moment. Okay. I'll give one more minute for people to fall in here. All right. Well, welcome everyone. Today's January 14th. Today we'll just be going over updates to our active initiatives and project reviews. And then if there's any time that people want to raise any open topics or things for people to take a look at, you're more than welcome to add it to the agenda. Do we have any new people uh, attending for the first time today or new to the community in the past couple meetings?
Hi, I'm new. This is my first time joining the meeting.
Welcome. Do you want to do a quick introduction about yourself and how you found the meeting?
Yeah, sure. Hi, I'm Mohammed Rampurawala. I'm originally from India, but right now living in Rotterdam, in Netherlands. I have been working in DevOps and SRE for past 8 years, and quite active in using CNCF tools. So I've been following for a long time, and now I thought like it's a good time for me to start contributing as well. So I went through the documentation, and that's how I found the meeting to join here.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining. Uh, we appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule to collaborate and contribute to the community. Is there anyone else that is new that would like to introduce themselves?
Yeah, I'm new as well. Actually, I joined the last meeting. but it's the first time I'm actually speaking and introducing myself. So my name is Arash, also living in Rotterdam. What a coincidence. Um, I've been focusing on infrastructure, platform engineering, site reliability engineering, etc. For the past, I think, 14 years now. I'm also colleagues with Bruno, which I guess all of you know very well. So we work together at Zabia, and I think in a month together with the same clients as well. Um, I saw this group kicking off, and I thought that I'm missing out. So that's why basically I'm here. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you all for joining, especially to our new contributors. Feel free to, look through our initiatives and look over the project reviews that we do. The tag as a whole has a few responsibilities. Mainly, we just try and advocate for the communities and support projects that may be within our scope. So please review our charter and help us to refine it. Reach out to projects that may need help, and ask questions. Where there's always work to be done, and even if you're still learning, or maybe new to the space, or maybe you're not, and you've been in the uh, industry for a long time, we appreciate your involvement. Um, all right. Is there any final? I want to make sure I don't have the. Is there anyone else that may be new that wants to introduce themselves? Last call.
Yeah, I want to introduce myself. That's my first time to attend a meeting. My name is Chen Hao, and I'm from Taiwan, and I contribute the Q3 and the SIG release listing in 1.32 and 1.30 to 1.35, and I'm the DevOps SRE for three years, probably, and I'm very interesting about the infrastructure. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, it's great to meet you. Thank you for joining. Anyone else? All right, going once, going twice. All right, if you haven't already, I put the link to the notes in the meeting chat. Um, log in. You can log in using GitHub, and that will, if you're already a member in the CNCF, it should allow you to. If you're unable to edit or write the notes, just please let us know in the chat, and we'll make sure we'll get your name on the as an attendee on the list. So like I said before, just a couple agenda items, doing updates with our initiatives, going over some project reviews, and then kind of opening the floor to any other topics that people would want to raise. So getting started with the initiative updates, looks like the first one here is the storage landscape white paper. Do we have any updates on this one?
So it's still the same as last time.
Okay.
I haven't heard from Alex yet. I need to ping him just to see if he get a chance to discuss with TOC on whether we can publish the way it is, or do we need to shorten this V3 paper. So I'll need to ping him.
Okay. Alrighty. What about the data storage and cloud native AI initiative?
Yeah, so got an update from Alicia's not here. Yeah, she said she pinned her coworker who has experience in the training. And so basically both her and her coworker is going to work on those sections about like how training uses storage and how inference uses storage. I think it's like just after holidays. Have not seen any white paper written yet, but yeah, hopefully we'll have something soon. And then also there's someone from the community also added some comments there about agent. So he added a section there, asked him to collect details. And we'll also have a section regarding how the AI agents are using storage.
Okay. Awesome. One thing I think would be good as well, just to increase visibility, is maybe to also add comments on the initiatives to kind of
Mm.
keep their status updates there.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
I won't do it right now, but maybe because I don't know maybe what's the best way to phrase it. Um,
Mm.
but even if we want to take it out of the notes here and just quickly post a comment in that way for people who aren't in these meetings, they can see some progress
Mm.
proceeding. Um,
Yeah, it's a good idea.
okay. Um, do we have any? I know Bruno's unable to make it today. Um, and I think he posted in the channel actually. Let me check and see. Okay, so it looks like he asked for last week. He asked for thoughts and feedbacks on the initiative. Him and Thomas have been kind of trying to lead this with an initial outline document. Um, do we have any comments or feedbacks for Thomas or Bruno that we can share asynchronously?
At least left a comment on the Slack post that looks good to me. I think the new
Okay.
the proposed table of contents and the focus seems to be quite okay on the initiative.
Okay. Cool. So it sounds like we're in the midst of trying to re-outline and rescope the initiative. Um, Bruno and Thomas leading rescoping of the initiative. And then we have also a outline doc as well. Outline doc. Okay. Awesome. And then what we'll do as well, is there any final comments before I get ahead of myself? Sorry, folks, caffeine's hitting hard this morning. Is there any final comments about any of these accepted or in progress initiatives, any of these three and their status updates? Or do anyone wants to raise any discussions about the content of these initiatives themselves in a synchronous format? Okay. We will move on. What I would like to do now is we'll actually go to the initiatives board and just do a little triage. We'll do status new. And then we'll kind of go through and see. I don't see anything tagged with infrastructure just yet, but just making sure there's not any proposed initiatives that might need us to take a look at. Okay. I don't see any, but what this is a good thing for new contributors to do. There is this board on it's on the CNCF org under projects and initiatives. This is a good thing to kind of keep an eye on and keep a look at and ask questions. Um, to kind of learn the process of how we kind of triage some of these, and then it kind of helps the tag to understand what is up and coming and things that we need to look at just to be aware. So I don't see anything right now, but of course, that's just me looking at it. If anyone notices any initiatives that um, uh, might need our review or are within our scope, that would be great. Okay, last call on anything and everything initiatives. All right, we're going to move on to project reviews. Let's see. I know we have a couple reviews that are in progress by some of the people within the tag. I am currently working on doing a tech review for Kyverno. That is, I'm almost done with the draft. Um, should be up today or tomorrow. I know there's a few others. Maybe they're in. Let me just check. I think that was probably from
I am
another.
slowly getting into the KGB incubation one.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a discussion before the vacation with Josh, and I'm slowly picking up this week.
Okay.
Hopefully, I will have something to share or something more to share before next week.
Okay. I know Nick is working on something with Meshery, and then previously Nick and Bruno had worked on the code Cody, I think is how it's pronounced. Um, the project reviews, just for some of our new folks, this is a sub-project of the TOC, so it's an ongoing sub-projects. They have their own meetings that they review with representatives from all the tags or even just the community as well. That's also a great meeting to get involved with to help support our projects or projects looking to enter the foundation as sandbox or looking to move levels. So that is also under a project board here. Uh, maybe not. I think it's actually under the TO. Maybe it's under the TOC repo. Oh, hang on. Please excuse me bumbling around in GitHub. Here we go. It's under the TO. I think it's under the TOC repo, actually. Actually, where is it? I don't see it. I thought it was.
It is in the TOC repo under initiatives, I think a little lower down. In the meantime, I will put the calendar for you in chat.
Thank you, Rian.
So if you go here, you'll find the calendar with their meetings. Let me sort it better. There's a better calendar. Copy. And we encourage all tag leads, all people of the community that want to get involved in reviewing projects. There's a lot of lift to do there. Dylan's been excellent about helping there, so you're welcome to join the meetings, hear what it's about, and get involved.
Okay. I can't find the board, so I'll have to.
I'll look for it.
All right, thank you, Rian. But basically, there's a variety of projects, and like Rian said, it's a great way to be involved, great way to represent the tag, and it helps, to kind of see how the CNCF supports projects when they're looking for support to move to a new level. And sometimes that means we review them and tell them, oh, okay, you don't meet the criteria right now, come back in a little while. And then it becomes an ongoing process for these tags to try and keep up with the projects and make sure they are supported, not just when they want to move levels, but continuously throughout the year. Let's see. It is this one. Okay, it's under TOC board. I see. And then there's these sub boards at the top here. Thank you, Kashif. Kashif found it. So as you can see here, there's different active sections. The Kyvernal ones are in here. KGB is in here. There's a couple others that other folks are reviewing from other tags. And then, of course, there's a lot of stuff. There's a backlog in new that require people to review. If you've never done a review before, tech or governance review, that is fine. There are examples and guides, and there are people who are more than willing, including me, to guide people through how to start these reviews. And so it's a good opportunity to learn about projects and also how this a very important process in the foundation works. Okay, any final questions about project reviews or update to share? Okay, well then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and open the floor to any folks for any, issues or conversations or discussions that people want to have or things that people want to raise awareness for. Any open topics?
I just wanted to mention that we will have a similar session that me and Dylan had in the KubeCon North America, also in the Amsterdam, for the intro of the tag infrastructure in the maintainer track.
Oh, yes. Let me see if I can find the link. The schedule is out now for KubeCon 2026 Europe. Here we go. I think I found it. Nope, that's the North America one. I will find it and then, oh, here we go. Just have to search.
I'm not sure if the maintainer track schedule is out yet because the acceptance was only last night or well, something like
Okay.
that. So
I think you're right. I don't think the maintainer, just the main schedule is out, and I do not see it filtered yet on the schedules. Once those are, I will, I'll backlink it here in the meeting notes. Okay, any other topics, questions, things people would like to discuss?
Yeah, actually, I have a question. So I registered for the KubeCon EU itself, since it's going to be in Amsterdam. It's very easy and handy. Do I need to have a separate registration for the maintainer track?
The maintainer track, no, those are, so here's the confusion. There is a maintainer track during the main conference. However, there is a separate maintainer summit on Sunday preceding the main conference, the day before the co-located events. That does require a separate registration, but there is a criteria to register for the Maintainer Summit. You must be a maintainer of a CNCF project or be part of one of the CNCF tags or Kubernetes working groups. So I will link that as well. Let me see if I can pull this up here. And then I'll link it. Is that what you were asking for? The Maintainer Summit, not necessarily the Maintainer track?
Yeah, thanks for explaining. So another quick question, since I'm also very new here. So to qualify for the Maintainer Summit, you said I need to be a tag member. Is there a current process for that on how to become like a member for the tag infrastructure, like certain level of contributions? Can you explain a little bit about that, please?
Yeah, so the tag chairs and technical leads is election based. Same for the Kubernetes working groups. you also if you're a member of a incubating or graduating project or a sandbox project maintainer. Those are the people that are who can attend. There is the possibility for sponsorships where people from the community can um, sponsor, I believe, folks to go. Let me see. Where am I? Here we go. So there's a section on sponsored attendee. Um, you can be sponsored to go, but that's something that needs to be approved. So I encourage you. And this track is mainly for you'll see kind of topics around how do they grow the projects. Actual projects have their own meetings dedicated for maintainers or some tech leads. Um, and things kind of more towards the kind of TOC and things that the maintainers do. But there is also maintainer track topics during the main conference where these projects will have talks in during the main conference, similar to me and Kashif doing a talk about the tag itself and what our purpose is, as well as some of the other projects within the community having some ability to propose talks as well, either lightning talks or full-on panel talks. But to answer your question, it's an election base. So not just any member of the tag can join, although you can be sponsored. You have to be part of a CNCF project, have contributions to a CNCF project or to the Kubernetes being one of those, or be involved in a tag as a chair or as a technical lead.
Awesome. Thank you, Dylan.
You're very welcome. And I left a link to the Maintainer Summit in the meeting notes. But to clarify, do they have maintainer track on the tracks over here? I don't think they do. I think it's a different. I think it's a different sign up. I was just gonna try and see if I can find anything to link that explains the maintainer track. But I'll have to follow up asynchronously on that for
I
folks.
think the maintainer track is something that you don't need to sign up separately. It's just that if you are registered for the main event, then you are automatically signed up.
Yep. And here, I'll clarify here as well. Maintainer track is specific type of talks, specific type of talks during the main conference. Maintainer Summit is a one-day conference summit. Sunday before the close located for that day. Totally not confusing. And thank you for folks that are posting in the chat with the follow-up. All right, any other open topics or questions? All right. Well, is there any final things people will have for the agenda? Otherwise, we will end early today.
Thanks a lot, Dylan, for hosting.
Not a problem. All right, folks.
Thanks, Dylan. Just
have
a quick question.
Yes.
Sorry, Dylan. Just a quick question. Just for the notes, it seems that I don't know if I'm alone, but I don't have the right access to add the note. Is it something normal, or should I request the access somewhere?
Rianne, I think that basically I think it's because only the tech leads and the chairs have access to the notes because it requires us to be a member in the CNCF GitHub org, correct?
Yes, at the moment, so we want to make it LFX based, which will allow the whole everybody to access. So what some of the tags and other groups do with this, if you make the document public, anybody can access it. So there's a lot of tags that just simply make the document. There's a setting for it works much like HackMD. You make it a public document, then it's just anybody can access it and makes it easier for your community.
Okay. I will follow up with you offline, Rian, to make sure how we can try and make that public. All right, folks, have a great week. Welcome back. Have a happy new year. Thank you for joining. And don't be shy in our Slack channel. Thanks. Have a great week.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you. Bye bye.